another episode of Polite for What? Well, listening is a must, but being polite is optional. I'm Ria.
And I'm Neek the Great.
And we are back with another episode, guys. Today, we will be talking about Game 5 of the NBA playoffs. And I just want to start by saying I am totally disappointed, man. I am totally disappointed. But before we get into this episode, if you new here, welcome in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you are OG and y'all been rocking out with us, y'all already know what to do. Like and share this content. That way we can stay in the algorithm. All right, y'all. Like I said, Game 5, man, totally disappointed in the Wolves. I thought they would have came out with more energy. It's like they came out flat. It's like they was just like, hey, we avoided the sweep. Be grateful for us avoiding the sweep, and that's all we had for you. And they didn't do anything yesterday. I'm totally disappointed. Like, how you feel about that?
I told you what was gonna happen. You know what I mean? I was saying that it should have happened in 4, right? But unfortunately, it didn't. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. But you know what I mean? Like, sorry, y'all, the dog messing with me. But I don't know, man. Like, I knew what it was. I felt like Dallas tried to take that little one game or whatever and was like, you know what? Let's get us a breather. Let's get our legs underneath us. Let's give Derek another game to recover, a few more days to recover. Then we're gonna go into this 3-4 day break, and we're gonna get Boston. Them boys came out, and I mean came out. They came out.
Them boys came out with, when I tell you, like, I have so much respect, not even for Dallas as a whole, but also for Luka, bro. Luka,
man, that nigga, that's a new face, man.
My God.
Luka the face.
20 points in the first quarter.
Sis, look, they talking about who gonna be the face of the NBA. And excuse my language. Fuck all that the SGA shit. Fuck all that Anthony Edwards shit.
It's gotta be. It's gotta
be Luka, man.
At 25 years old.
That boy say, cry now, mother. Hey, that boy who?
Man, listen, and that's what I want to say. Like, why he beefing with Snoop Dogg? What's Snoop Dogg?
No. He didn't say it to Snoop. He didn't say it to Snoop.
Was though.
No. It was a fan. It was a fan sitting beside Snoop, and the dude was doing this on every time he missed a shot. I was watching it because I thought it was the Snoop too. It wasn't the Snoop. It was a fan that was sitting over there beside him, and the fan kept doing this every time he'll go to the cup and he'll like ref, why can't I get the call? Mm-hmm. The fan doing this, and that's when he hit that shot, and he was like, "Cry now." You know that? Hey. One thing I would say, Muff, this is something I like.
He like a hostile environment, though. He live a hostile environment.
He feed off that shit.
He feed off it every time.
Shit. Man, look, sis, an old man once told me, he looked me in my eyes and said, hey, the Joker was once a good nigga, man, till somebody went messing with him. And that's what we got. That boy is the Joker. He take on the villain with a cup of coffee and donut sticks. Homie is on that, and I like that energy. Everybody else in the NBA want to be buddy. They want to be friendly. Luka fighting every game.
I don't like this culture. And while we talking about this buddy, this totally off subject. I just gotta say this real quick.
Yeah.
And I hope y'all don't be mad at me. Don't fight me in the comments when I say this. This is my team. This is my team too.
What's up?
This is my team too. It's my boy, but Michael Parsons is a fanboy.
I've been saying this shit.
I'm sorry to say it. This man, every opportunity he get, he got up out his seat, ran over to Dirk to get Dirk autograph.
Sis,
while he was on the front row.
Sis, hold on. That's good though. That's good. He's a Dallas Cowboy playing in Dallas.
Cool. That's fine. And then like you can give, you want to pay homage to Dirk, or you want to say what's up or whatever. But I just feel like he be fanboying to me, too much for me. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie to you now. If I'm sitting courtside, I gotta be look this.
Nah, I'm not doing
what's
that.
What's up, Dirkie?
You gotta think like I'm that dude too. Like I'm one of the best defensive players in the league.
Sis, he ain't no Dirk Nowitzki. Not the Dallas.
He ain't Dirk. He not Dirk, but it's just like every opportunity he get, he be fanboying to me a little bit.
I'm gonna be real, sis. He'll
And I'm
never be.
sorry, Mike. I hope
He'll
you don't
never
take
be
this the
Dirk.
wrong way. I hope you don't take this the wrong way because we need that Michael Parsons interview. But
Yeah,
I'm
come
just
on,
saying
man.
sometimes
Nah,
this culture we in is too friendly.
hey, look, y'all. Hey, Michael, you did the right thing, but y'all ain't got that whole too. Cause this is what I'm thinking. You feel me? First of all, this is D Dirk Perk the whiskey we talking about with the fader, and he gonna hit that hoe. We got to think about Dirk was the first man to bring a championship to Dallas in the LeBron era. I'm getting that autograph too,
Man, I ain't
nigga.
getting all that. I'm gonna
Man,
let Dirk. Man,
excuse
let
my
the man
language.
enjoy his game. Let him enjoy the game.
Look,
I'm gonna try to catch him when he
if
walking out.
I'm in San Antonio, I'm finna. Hey, what's up, Timmy? I don't. Hey,
Tim Duncan don't even. He awkward. He's socially awkward. He don't
I'm
even
gonna go
be
get.
talking for real.
I'm gonna go get that anyway. I am too, and I feel the same way. I ain't gonna rush him. I'm gonna be like, yo, look, Tim. And you know what? I wouldn't even do it during the game to Tim. I wouldn't even do that to him. If he walked past me, hey Tim, look at. Hey, can you sign this real quick? I don't need no mic. I don't need none of that because it's supposed to be.
But here's my thing though. Here's my thing. It's one thing if like
I feel
it
like
was
he
like
should have
the
waited.
game was over. It was one thing if like you was just getting to the stadium and you just happened to walk by like, oh shit, what's up, Dirk? Woo, woo. You had been sitting in your seat.
But he been looking at him too.
Got up out your seat.
He was probably
Walked over
starstruck
to this man to get this man autograph. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I think this culture a little bit different. Like,
I feel like he was just starstruck. You gotta understand what Dirk is to Dallas. You feel me? Like this is like me saying I'm at a Houston Rocket game and I see JJ Watt.
I'm letting them boys live. I'm gonna just say, hey, I'm a
but look,
one
but
of those
sis,
ongoing.
Let me tell you this. It's a treat when two players meet. You feel me? Hey, we gonna run shoulder. Hey, I did what I had to do to get in this position to even be able to walk in front of you without nobody telling me, hey, back up. You feel me? Like, I don't care how far we get in life. If I try to press any type of athlete that I like, you know they gonna tell. I don't care how much bread we got or whatever the situation, whatever the podcast do. They gonna be like, man, back up, bro. And I'm gonna have to get that word from homie. Like, he good. Man, go and get that. You got that limelight, homie. Use that shit while you got it. Cause the light dim at some point in time. Go get that autograph.
Like I said,
man.
I probably would have waited until maybe the game was almost over, then stop. Like, oh hey, do you mind? Hey, go on, let me get the interview. But anyways, we totally off subject, man. Let's get back
left
on
though. Before you do that, he left.
Then I'm gonna have to just miss my opportunity. It's not like
he walked right in front of him, but still
Dirk live in Dallas. Michael live in Dallas, so it's not like it ain't gonna never be a time we all cross paths.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Dirk is a
Dallas is gonna have the finals in Dallas. Like, come on.
He didn't know that though. He didn't know that yet. So you got to get that when you can. I'm be real. This like, hey, before we take out, it's one thing I respect about Dirk. Dirk wife got that boy culture. She sent that boy to the game one night with a paper plate with some foil on it, that aluminum foil. Not aluminum, that aluminum foil.
That's the after black wife effect.
Yeah, I was like, ooh, that player for real, man. I gotta meet Dirkie, man. That boy gets sent to the stadium with that plate, not that fuck all that toe. That's that bougie shit. She sent that boy up there with a plate of rice, so goddamn chicken wings, collard greens, and put that aluminum on the top. Yeah, man. Dirk. Hey, that boy finna come to work with them hoes stacked up because I'm finna ask for a play too. I'm finna hit her in her DM. Hey, look, I know this it seems shady. I don't want to ask Dirk because I don't look, send me a plate because I'm a bachelor. I ain't eating. I'm look at me, I'm skinny. I need some weight. Yeah.
But anyways, man, let's get back on task, man. So
yeah.
Like I said, y'all, the Mavs beat the Wolves 124-103. This was very, very disappointing for me because I was pulling for the Wolves, and the whole time I'm watching the game, like I'm watching Luka just everything he shoot up 3, 2, like everything going in the first quarter. Like I said, the man had 20 points in the first quarter. So I'm just sitting there watching, like, and I'm screaming at the TV, Ant-Man, take over, take over.
You can't.
Do something. Pinch him. Do something.
You can't.
They giving the ball to Rudy Gobert. He Euroing. He hit. They said during the commercial, this man touched the ball 7 times. He ain't never touched the ball that much. Why are y'all running y'all offense through Rudy Gobert?
trying to get that size mismatch, and that wasn't working. You feel me? Like
he shot it 7 times. I think he made it. I think he made it hit like 3 of them, 2 or
yeah,
3 of them, something like that. I can't remember exactly, but it's still the fact. Like, why were y'all running y'all offense through Rudy Gobert? That's what y'all messed up in the first place.
that size
If you
mismatch.
see they best player taking off like that, and then y'all at home like Ant-Man, like you just got to kick in. Hey, forget that game plan. Get a ball to me every single time.
Yeah,
The offense is gonna be ran through me, and I didn't understand that. Like I said, I feel like the Wolves was just they got into that mindset of like we didn't want to get swept, and they were satisfied with just not getting swept. Now I will say, Karl Anthony Towns, he stepped up. He did all he could do, but it still wasn't enough. They both combined. I think they both had Ant-Man had 28, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. Karl Anthony Towns 28 points and 12 rebounds. So
yeah.
they combined for 56, but that 56 ain't nothing when Luka and Kyrie combining for 72.
You can't let two people get off on you for 70.
Man, you let
I don't give
Kyrie
a
and Luka
damn who
get
it is.
36 points. Combining for 72 was crazy. First of all, Dallas only had 103 points. They had more than half of what Dallas scored.
Man, look,
2 people.
I be saying this shit all the time, sis. If Kyrie and Luka really want to take over, they can at any point in time. It is nothing that nobody can do about it. You just got to watch it. The same thing finna happen to Boston. They don't have nobody to stop them. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be.
They got a chance though. They got Drew
No.
Holiday.
No. Mike Conley and Anthony Edwards. Drew Holiday is slower. You think Jaylen Brown gonna get in the way? He just like Anthony Edwards. His hips a little stiffer. You think Jason Tatum, little beige ass gonna get in the way?
Derek White.
You think Derek White, little beige ass gonna get in the way for real?
Yeah, they gotta put somebody in front of Luka. I don't care who you put in front of him.
You ain't
Gotta do
putting.
something.
It ain't nothing that
Y'all
they can
can't.
do, sis.
If Boston
Period.
Celtics is gonna have a chance,
They not gonna win. They not
They
winning.
gonna have to
They not winning.
Hey, what's in my throat?
Bullshit.
They gonna have to
because they not winning. You finna say some bullshit right now.
Y'all can't let Luka and Kyrie go off. Like y'all gotta contain or try to slow them down, do something.
It's nothing you can do, sis. This is what I'm gonna say this. In terms of like the matchup, them playing the Timberwolves, that was it. You got an athletic guy, you got an old head, you got 2 bigs, you got an athletic four, and you got a rotational guy in Nikhil Walker. And they couldn't do nothing. We seen what they did to the Nuggets. They don't. You can't fuck with them. Respectfully, I'm gonna tell you this right now. Dallas don't play outside in. They play inside out. They looking to throw the oops. They looking to get in the mid range. And whenever you start crashing, what they start doing, dishing to them.
I'm watching the pick and roll develop every time. Anytime I see Gafford run out, they should already know that they finna run the pick and roll. And that's why I didn't understand about Timberwolves. If I'm as a fan, if I'm at home and I'm seeing the pick and roll developing as a coach, how are you not adjusting to what they're doing? If I can see it from home, you can see it on the sideline.
Sis.
Every time anytime Gafford come out, he run out to run a pick.
He's too fast.
He picking and popping every time. He rolling right to the basket. So he's finna go. They finna give him the ball. He finna throw him alive. So either him or Lively every time. And I'm just like, why are they doing nothing to counter this?
Because there's nothing you can do. Think about it. Luka called for the pick. Gafford called. He's gonna hit him with the pick. Luka's gonna roll. You got 2 things. You can hedge that screen. Well, 3. You can hedge the screen, go over it, or go under it. If you hedge it, you're leaving your center to basically step up and contest a midi from Luka. That's not gonna happen. He's just gonna jade in your shit. Or you can let your center roll back, let your point guard try to come over the top to stop the shot. Luka just gonna bounce past the Daniel Gafford because he didn't ran past Rudy Gobert. You know what I'm saying? Now he hanging on the rim. Okay, cool. That's the scenario. All right, cool. So the only thing that you got left is we're gonna pick. I'm a hedge, and you're gonna go under. While I'm hedging, I'm not gonna even play defense on Luka. I'm gonna let you come under and like try to run up and try to get some type of contest. I'm gonna roll back with the center before they try to throw the hoop. You can't do that because it's too fast. Luka's either about to win, he's gonna run and get in front of the guy that's trying to beat him to a spot. He's gonna crab him, get the bump, and go up for the layup and get the foul every time. It's nothing that you can do. They're too. First of all, they were too big. That's what the problem was. Way too big, way too slow. Couldn't get there. The Rose wasn't there. My thing is, this is what they should have did. I'm small balling you niggas. That's if y'all want to play that way. Let's play that way. I'm Naz Reid. I'm Jaden Daniels, Jay McDaniels, and I'm Nikhil Walker. Fuck it. Let's play pick and roll.
That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why Timberwolves ain't start doing pick and roll with Ant-Man. Because you already know they sending the double anyways.
Because it ain't gonna work.
They blitzing you every time Ant-Man get the ball.
Yeah, they ain't gonna work.
So why not y'all run the why? First of all, here's the thing that I didn't understand because
they roll too slow in with the Timberwolves though.
But here's the thing though. So like you said, Naz Reid is a whole lot more fast and more athletic than Rudy Gobert.
Yep.
If Ant-Man is getting blitzed every time he touched the ball, why not let Conley run the pick and roll with Naz Reid? He's fast. They not gonna blitz Conley. They ain't gonna come out because they're gonna be like, okay, we just gonna make sure Ant-Man don't get the ball. So if you got Conley bringing the ball up, why you not running the pick and roll with him and Naz Reid?
That's real. I mean, they could. They was damn near really letting Mike Conley get off.
But here's the thing though. That's what I'm saying. They wasn't doubling him when he got the ball. But here's the thing that I didn't understand either. I'm looking at this. I'm looking on the court, and I'm like, okay. At one point, I think they got it down to about 20, 22, 21, 22. They got down. They still had a chance because it's third quarter still at this point. Had another quarter to go. I'm looking at the court, and I'm like, Mike Conley ain't been in damn near the whole third quarter. Fourth quarter roll around, he's still not in the game. I'm like, well, did Mike Conley get hurt? Like, why is Mike Conley not in the game right now?
They trying to speed.
Because they need help with scoring. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all struggling to score, so like, take Rudy Gobert out because he's not getting a lot of rebounds anyways. Because Karl-Anthony Towns had 12 rebounds. Rudy Gobert only had about 5 rebounds. I think 5 to 6 rebounds, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So he's not getting a lot of rebounds anyways. Take Rudy Gobert out the game. You need more offense than you need defense right now.
Facts.
Even though we don't want to trade baskets with size, we know Cat can get the rebound. Bring Naz Reid in. He's size. We know he can grab the rebound. Ant-Man can fly to the basket and get the rebound. You need more scoring at this point. Why is Conley out the whole game?
That's facts. I mean, the only thing that I can think is speed. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Conley, they was letting Conley have his way. But I feel like they would have just allowed him to just shoot his way out of the game. You feel me? Like,
bro, they was letting what's his name?
Who?
Anderson. They was letting him shoot the three in the corner every time because they like, we know you can't shoot threes.
Yeah. I mean,
imagine if that's Mike Conley. That's 9 points.
Yeah,
they let that man spot up 3 times and he missed it every single time. No, he hit one of them. He hit one of them, but he missed some other ones. But I'm like,
that's not his game, though. We know that. We know that as fans.
That's my point. They are allowing him to shoot the three. So that's why I was like, why is Mike Conley not in the game taking them threes? He can knock them threes down. Yeah. They letting Anderson let him shoot it. We'll take our chances with him making a missing every time. Let him shoot.
Sure. Hell yeah.
He over in the corner like this.
Yeah, with that broke ass jumper. Man, look, I'm gonna let you shoot that shit.
I'm like, what is going on here?
I'm gonna clap at that. I ain't gonna even go contest this. I'm gonna clap at his ass.
I ain't even wasting my energy to run out to guard. Because 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna hit it.
Sis, I'm on the couch. Every time. I'm on the couch, dead ass. I'm not even playing. That's a grown ass man in the NBA. and he can't hit an open three. I
Man,
didn't
wide open.
I didn't see JaVale McGee jam threes in the corner, just you know what I'm saying, just cause I don't know if the crowd be playing into
But they
effect for
were
some of
when
these
they were in
dudes.
front of their home crowd. Y'all had all the
Sis,
advantage.
sometimes people just can't. I'm gonna be
The
real.
Wolves, man, listen, the Wolves was in the driver's seat. If the Wolves would have won that game, you go back to Dallas. At this point, it's more pressure on Dallas to win than it is on y'all because y'all done came back. It's you know what I'm saying. Y'all done won 2 games in a row. So at this point, it's more pressure on Dallas to win than it is on y'all. Boom,
Yeah,
y'all get that game. Y'all going back home again.
yeah.
So I'm just like, y'all,
You
they
gotta,
were in the driver's seat to close this series out, and they fumbled. Like I said, I think they just felt more comfortable. Like, hey, we didn't get swept, and that's all we worried about. We
yeah.
avoided the sweeping because it's like they came
Agree.
out so lethargic. Ant-Man was not like in the last game. Ant-Man was high energy. I'm watching him grab all the boards, run to the basket. He wasn't running to the basket grabbing no boards. So I'm just
Yeah. Them first couple
like
games,
what
that
they
boy
own
on that
tonight?
shit.
Like
He
what is the
getting like
game plan? Huh?
14. He getting 14 rebounds and assists combined the first couple games.
That's what I'm saying.
That ain't never been his. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't never been his job to get rebounds because you letting Rudy Gobert and the goddamn cat do it.
And Rudy Gobert or Cat would still go off had 11, 12 rebounds a game
Facts.
with him getting his.
With him getting his, yeah. I mean, that's just the athletic shit. I feel like we're gonna see a lot more of that. I feel like Josh Hart exposed a lot of teams with like rebounding. You know what I'm saying? Like, just we not gonna let them get it. I'm gonna fight you for that bitch. But you got to think though, Josh Hart is more of like a defender. He'll stand in the corner, like he'll spot up, but you can't do it like that because you really got to run it. You know what I'm saying? On both sides of the floor. So for Anthony getting rebounds, like you gotta be a different type of cat. So for Russell Westbrook, and I want to bring because he goaded for this shit because he did it multiple years. This man averaged a triple double. Do you know how hard that shit is?
Rebounds, points,
Just
and assists. Because
yes,
first of all,
that shit's
unless you
fucking
just
hard.
unless you just go tens across the board, so it's like
Yeah,
playing
but
it's like playing 2K. First, maybe that first quarter, you go get all your assists. Quarter number 2, I'm gonna go get all the rebounds because you can score at will on that game. You can
yeah,
score at will. So if you just go tens across the board, then it's easy to do it. But they be
assists.
scoring 21,
Yeah, 13,
10.
14 rebounds, 10,
Yeah,
12 assists. That
yeah.
shit. This is you playing against the best talent in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like the best coaching schemes, everything. I don't
But I
care how
feel
bad
like
a team is.
so
Them
I look
niggas,
at
they pros. That's a grown man trying to stop you. And you averaging a triple double, that shit's hard. I don't care what nobody talking about. So for Ant to say like any guard, small forward, guard, point guard, or shooting, for you to say you're getting 10, 12, 13, 14, the Josh Hart 15 boards a game over
but
somebody
here's what
6'11" and taller,
But here's why I think it's easier as a guard to
that's a
get.
burnout. It's a
Here's
burnout
the
though.
here,
You're
but
using more
here's the reason why
energy.
I think it's easier though. Here's why I think it's more easier for a guard to get rebounds than a center.
Okay.
Because as a guard, people are not expecting you to run to the
Yeah.
rim to grab the rebounds. You know what I'm
And
saying?
that,
So as a
yeah,
guard, it's easier for you to grab the boards because nobody is expecting you to try to
to
run to
run
the
in there.
rebound and grab the
Yeah.
boards.
Go steal that hoe. You stealing the rebound basically.
Yeah.
Because the
So
the
that's why it's
center,
easier.
yeah, like the center, just
A
think
center,
like,
they gonna box you out.
yeah, like if they see you coming, but if they don't expect you, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's say a center, like he got his back to that hole like this. You know, the ball coming. It's supposed to come this way. It bounced off the cup, and here you come offensive rebound that hole. You put back. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? Like you stealing boards. I don't know, man. It's still hard. I feel like you're just as a guard or a smaller player, you're using more energy to get a rebound than you would do anything else. You're using more energy, damn near, than you would use on defense. Just standing in the corner watching the dude trying to go get a rebound.
Mm-hmm.
And you might still lose a game. You can go out there and steal 12 rebounds. You earned 6, but you stole 6. And them 6 that you stole, you just overexerted yourself. So now you on defense getting your ass cooked because you
Because
stealing rebounds.
If it's me and I'm a guard, if a rebound come to me, I'm gonna just grab it. But I'm not
Yeah, you ain't finna go out of
fighting
your
for
way
no
to go
rebound.
get it.
Yeah, I'm not fighting
That's
for no
crazy.
rebound.
Yeah, not with no big nigga. Because eventually
No.
they gonna. You seen what Alyssa Thomas did to Angel Reese? Are you want to steal boards? Hold on, let me grab up under your neck. Think I'm playing with you?
Man, that's crazy. I
I
gotta
ain't
get
gonna
into that
lie.
later on.
I hate that
But
I missed Woman Wednesday. Sis, I should have been on there. They didn't have to grab her like that. I got the
I got you in a little bit. We're gonna get into that
man.
in a little bit. But
I got to reaching for my pistol when she grabbed that girl around her neck like that. You don't do her like that.
do Angel like that.
Yeah, you don't do her like that.
Like Angel on this channel.
Shit.
We ride for Angel over here.
Had her laid out. I say, get up. Get up, right? Get up.
Get
I
up.
felt like meat. Get up. Get up.
It's stupid.
I felt like meat. Get up, Angel. Shit.
But now, so we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. Before we get ready to wrap it up, though, Luka did get the Western Conference Finals MVP,
We did good.
which was real expected and well deserved.
Yeah,
For sure,
nah, he earned this shit for sure.
He was a monster. Like I ain't gonna lie to you. I mean, at this point, we need Prize Picks to sponsor us because I'm always on Prize Picks.
As much as your ass get on here clowning players because they not covering your props, you act like they played bad. He ain't get 25. He ass. How is he ass?
I'm looking at the parlay yesterday. I'm like,
what the hell? Her parlay
Luka do for not having a 30-point game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, he didn't have at least by 4 of them in a row. I'm like, man, you can't. At some point, you can't keep that up. You gonna have an off game. You gonna fall. It went last night.
I win fantasy score every goddamn night.
I picked him on 3 points attempted.
Sis,
he gonna shoot them threes.
I hit about 3 or 4 power fours. I had Luka on fantasy score. I would have Kyrie on rebounds and assists or points. And I would have Rudy Gobert going under on points and rebounds. And I would also have Daniel Gafford going under on points and rebounds because he only went over a couple of his games. And now we use Derek Lively on points and rebounds.
I did a 3 pick. I did a 3 pick. So I had Luka
was hidden
on 3-point attempts because I know he was gonna shoot the 3. Then I had Kyrie on field goal attempts. I'm like, Kyrie ain't really shoot the ball that much last game. So I'm like, this game they're gonna want to end it. Kyrie gonna shoot the ball a lot. That covered. And then I had I'm like, Karl Anthony Towns, he gonna have to shoot the ball too if they want to win. So I took him on field goal attempts. What I should have did is I did 2 tickets. My other ticket I had Ant on rebounds and assists. He ain't covered that because, like I said, he wasn't. I don't know what was going on yesterday. He ain't covered that prop. And then I had Derrick Jones Jr. on points because I'm like, okay, last game he hit about 4 threes. He can cover 12 quick.
Yeah,
he ain't cover 12. And then I had who else I had on my ticket? Somebody else I can't remember, but yeah. Now for this next game for the Celtics and Mavs, I'm not gonna do no picks that first game. I want to see how they gonna. I ain't doing no picks. I want to see how they gonna play first, and then after they do their first game, then I'll make my picks the second game. But I got to see how they gonna play each other.
I'm be real with you. It's gonna be an offensive game on both sides. Nobody ain't gonna really stop nobody.
That's because the Celtics die by the 3.
Yeah, and they gonna live by it too. Because Dallas ain't gonna stop them. Dallas gonna let them do what they want to do. That's how Dallas play. They literally let Anthony shoot threes. They let Mike Conley shoot threes. They let Jaden shoot threes. Basically, what they said was, we know that y'all got a poor shooting percentage. We're gonna let y'all shoot all game long, but y'all not gonna be driving cup. That's where y'all get y'all bread and butter. Anthony scored 40, rim running, and shooting threes occasionally. You feel me? So you know how that shit go, bro. Like for me, at least I'm doing Jason over on points and rebounds, or you can just do rebounds because he's gonna get his rebounds. I'm gonna do Derek Lively on points because they ain't got nobody.
Sometimes you can't trust Jason Tatum. Man. It's just about how he want to play. Sometimes
he gonna get them boards.
He gonna get rebounds, but that's probably the only prop you can be like, okay, I trust him to get rebounds.
He gonna grab them boards. I ain't worried about that.
Any other prop, I'm like, it really just depends on how he want to play. Like he struggled a
Yeah.
little bit in the last series, so like I said, I don't know. It just depends
I,
on how Jason Tatum want to play.
be real though. Did he struggle last series? He been struggling the whole playoffs.
He been struggling the whole playoffs.
Man,
It's been
they
the
trying to
Jaylen Brown show. That's
and
why
they're
he got the
man,
MVP.
come on. And they been trying to tell me Jason Tatum is the dog over there. Nah,
I mean, he is a top dog, but I think
no,
I
sis,
think
no,
JB
no,
is
no,
emerging for
no,
sure.
sis. I'm gonna be real with you. A dog is night in, night out. Jaylen Brown. I don't even want to say Derek White, but Jaylen Brown has been the most consistent player defensively and offensively. You know what you're getting from that boy.
So do you put Jaylen Brown on Luka, and
You got to.
then you end up, but that's somebody that can score a lot of points. You're gonna need somebody that's gonna. So
You got it. You don't
you
have a
got okay
choice.
okay. For instance, so you can say Jason Tatum, he gonna cancel out Kyrie, right, with
No,
scoring. Boom.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be funky with you for real. You really put Drew Holiday on Luka to start the game because we've seen Drew
I said
Holiday.
that. You said no.
But I'm saying he gonna get cooked anyway. He gonna get tired because Luka's bigger than him, way bigger than
Mm-hmm.
him. Drew Holiday is what 6'3", 6'4".
Mm-hmm.
Luka 6'7". He gonna work him. Jaylen Brown, in terms of height, you want to put Jaylen Brown on him, but Drew
But then
Holiday
he
is a
gonna be
more
exerting a
physical
lot of
guy.
energy. You gonna need his offense.
Who?
So that means
Drew
if he gonna
or,
play
or
defense,
Jalen?
no, Jaylen Brown. So if you
Oh,
gonna
okay,
use
yeah.
if you gonna lose Jaylen Brown on defense, then somebody, one of the role players, gonna have to step up and
Derek
cover
White gonna have to help though. But
cover that
this is
shoulder that load of what Jaylen Brown would do on scoring points. If you want to put him on Luka to be the primary defender, like okay, that means somebody else got to take the load of scoring the points because he ain't gonna be able to do both.
he's not.
I mean,
It's not happening.
he can for maybe a quarter or two, but it ain't gonna last the whole game.
I'm gonna be real with you, sis. They gonna run a lot of pick and roll. You know what I'm doing?
But they can run the pick and roll too, though. You got Porzingis coming back. Like
Hey, look,
you can run the pick and
this
roll too. So
this
it's
all
gonna be
this
a
all
good
I'm
series. That's
saying,
all I can
sis.
say. It's gonna be a good series.
That pick and roll, because all they really got to do is I don't know. You don't want to run zone, but like you pick and roll, but you help with the pick and roll. So when they pick and rolling, you got to have Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum on trying to dig them whenever they go by them. So you making it easier on your center. Dig the point guard. Make it hard for Luka to throw that assist. Make it hard for Luka to get to a spot. Because if he get to a spot, we know what he's gonna do. He's gonna either draw the foul or he's gonna cash that shot. Whenever he continues, whenever you run him off of his spot, what does Luka do? Throw the alley oop. We know what he want to do. Don't get your center in the mix. Don't make your center pick and choose. Rather, okay, this is a good play. This is a bad play. Let them run it because they're going to run it. You can't stop it. Let them run it. And as they pass, we need somebody trying to dig for the ball. We want to make it uncomfortable for him. And I damn near want him to go to his offhand. I need him throwing that oop. When he throw that oop, I want him to swing. I want him to swing oop. I don't want him even trying to thinking the oop could be a floater. That's not happening. Because whenever he start throwing that little oopy floater, he finna start shooting floaters because you letting him.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna crowd. We're gonna muddy your read. We're gonna be reaching on you, and we're gonna see what the referee let us get away with. If they let us reach, we're gonna dig you all night. We're gonna make it hard. And I just feel like Minnesota didn't do that. You got all these fouls.
You can tell the system was coaching because
man, you can tell that they didn't even believe that they should have been there. They shouldn't have beat Denver. They was not ready to play Dallas.
And maybe that Denver series burnt them out though, because they went they went 6 games with Denver or 7? 6 or 7.
I think they went 7.
Okay, so yeah, maybe
that
took a lot in them. Took a lot out of them.
But look at it though; it was hard beating them because Denver didn't fold. They didn't roll over. But every night was a dog fight with them.
But we watched the Timberwolves blow Denver out about 40.
Don't matter. Don't matter. You won by 40, but shit, for you to get a 20-point lead was hard.
But then in hindsight, when I think about it, you ain't got a juggernaut when it comes to scoring outside of Jokic, because Jamal Murray struggled the whole series.
That was a
And
blip
then
in the past.
every now and then you had Aaron Gordon maybe give you a 25-point game, or
Yeah,
Michael Porter got high and he gave you maybe like 18, 19 points. But outside of Jokic, they really didn't have a lot of offense. So maybe that's the reason why the Timberwolves was able to beat them. But they ran into a jigsaw in Dallas.
no, they
You
did.
got you got two people, huh?
It was bad.
Yeah, you got two people that can go get 30 at will. All right, so before we get out of here though, who you got winning that series? Celtics, or you got the
You heard
Mavs?
me, man. I'm a Texas nigga, thorough, through and through. I don't fuck with Dallas for nothing. I don't like nothing near Dallas. The Rangers, the Cowboys, none of that. But it's basketball. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go ahead and rock with them boys and up in D Town, man. I'm being that D Town boogie. I ain't got nothing against the Mavericks.
I think I need to see game one first before I make
Man,
my
it
decision.
ain't. This is crazy. You from Texas and you hollering about what you need to see.
That's because
You ain't a home. You ain't hometown.
that's because my little dip and family was trolling. Oh,
Oh,
your wolves lost.
oh,
Your
so
wolves.
you the one over there talking
Now
that
I got a
shit. So
vengeance.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
now I got a vengeance. I ain't
yeah.
rooting for Dallas.
That's what it is. So that's the real problem. Yo, you the one over there funking with them people, and they didn't ran your ass out of Dallas. Now you can't pull for Dallas. I know
And I'm a
it. I know
Cowboy
it was some
fan.
shit. Any other time, that girl gonna ride them Texas teams. She don't fuck with nobody she don't fuck with nobody from Texas. Unless it's you don't like the
I'm all
Texans.
things, man. I'm all things Houston except the Texans.
Well, you should be everything Texas, really.
I'm all things H Town except for when it comes to football.
That's crazy.
Football is like once you born into something, you gotta stay there. Ain't no switching teams when it comes to football. Like if you switching teams and you happen on bandwagons, ain't nobody gonna ever respect you when it comes to football.
All right, so look, bet like let's look at it like this. Before the Texans, I always said I'm a rock with the 49ers and I'm a rock with Oakland. I'm still rocking with the 49ers. And I've made that clear.
You feel gay.
I'm not Fugate because Houston is my number one team at the end of the day. But we didn't have a
Ask me how
team
many
till
football teams I have.
2003.
Ask
You
me how
was
many
born. You
Ask
were
me how many
born,
football teams.
sis. You were born, and it was a Dallas Cowboys. I wasn't born, and there was a Houston Texans. You feel me? I had to pick and choose. Like I didn't like Dallas. Y'all
I've been a
winning
Cowboys
games.
fan through and through.
Y'all been delusional my whole life since the year I was born. Y'all won them funky ass little back-to-back championships. This is the real reason I don't like that. We finna get into it. Y'all won them little funky ass championships, 94 and 95 or whatever the years was that y'all won that shit. The triplets and all this shit. From then on out, Emmitt Smith fucking 40. Y'all, we going. As long as we got Emmitt, we gonna win it. As long as we got Aikman, we gonna bake it. As long as we got Dez,
I know you ain't talking when y'all didn't have about a
man,
carousel,
look,
10 carousel of
see, bro,
quarterbacks over there.
see, bro, see, look, it's
Hey,
always something else. It's always something
if
else.
he
Look,
can't do Deshaun, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can. Hey, Mills, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody
man, we
can.
ain't never said
Hey,
Davis Mills can do shit.
man,
Man,
y'all
go
had
ahead,
about a carousel of quarterbacks, and y'all be lit about every quarterback that come
man.
through there. Y'all
Name
done had a
one,
carousel of
name
it.
sis,
What was
name
that
one
one dude?
fan.
What was the first dude that came over there? He was his brother. Both of them
Name
trash.
name one fan.
One fan of
Name
what?
one fan that said if Mills can't do it, then nobody
Man,
can. We
everybody,
ain't never said that
y'all
shit.
was on the bandwagon with
I'm gonna be
everybody.
real.
Y'all boys,
Give me Brock
y'all just need some
Osweiler.
hope, and we get it. We get it. Y'all just be wanting some hope.
Look here. Give me Brock
Y'all
Osweiler
just be wanting. It's
over
okay to
Davis
hope and wish
Mills, bro.
sometimes. It's so
You
man, look,
tripping,
it's okay to hope and wish
man.
sometimes. But
See,
hey, we're not gonna get
this
into it
childish.
in front of these good people because
Yeah,
this is basketball
don't
season.
need
We're gonna
to.
get into football in a couple of months.
Don't need
But
to. Don't
But
need
all
to
right,
do it
y'all.
that
Y'all tell us
many
what y'all
times.
think down in the comments. Who y'all think is gonna take this series? Y'all got Dallas or y'all got the Celtics? Like I said, I can't make my decision until I see game one to see how they match up. So this is the end of the episode. As always, tell a friend to follow us here on YouTube and on Instagram. We have the same handle, polite_podcast, and we will see y'all the next time.